In 1975, powerful union leader Jimmy Hoffa vanished without a trace, leaving behind a tangled web of secrets and unanswered questions. Was it a mob hit, a political move, or something darker? Join us as we uncover chilling theories and dive into one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Welcome to the Mystery Zone. The Jimmy Hoffa mystery: mob hit or cover-up? On July 30th, 1975, James Riddle Hoffa, the influential president of the Teamsters Union, vanished without a trace. Hoffa, a man with immense power and ties to both labor movements and organized crime, was last seen outside the Macias Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township, Michigan. His disappearance sent shockwaves through America, and it remains one of the most enduring unsolved mysteries in criminal history. Hoffa's rise to power was nothing short of extraordinary. He built the Teamsters into one of the largest and most influential unions in the United States. But his relationship with organized crime made him numerous enemies. His connections with mobsters, particularly his dealings with the mafia, have long been a focal point of theories about his disappearance. Some believe Hoffa was murdered to silence him, fearing he was planning to take back control of the union and expose criminal ties. Others argue that Hoffa's rivals in the mafia orchestrated the hit as part of an ongoing battle for power. But is it just a mob hit? Or is there something more to it? Over the years, theories have swirled that Hoffa's disappearance was part of a larger political cover-up. Some claim law enforcement knew more than they let on, or that Hoffa's associates had a hand in orchestrating the disappearance to ensure that certain secrets remained buried. A host of suspects, including gangsters, union leaders, and even corrupt officials, have been considered. Yet, despite decades of investigations, no conclusive evidence has ever emerged, and Hoffa's fate remains a mystery. Was Jimmy Hoffa murdered in a mob hit, or was his disappearance the result of a more sinister cover-up? Theories continue to surface, but one thing is certain: Hoffa's vanishing act remains an enigma that may never be solved. His legacy, however, continues to haunt the world of organized crime and American labor. What do you think happened to Jimmy Hoffa? Drop your theories in the comments below, and make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an unraveling mystery. See you in the next video. What happened to Jimmy Hoffa? Jimmy Hoffa, a prominent labor leader and president of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, IBT, disappeared on July 30th, 1975, under mysterious circumstances. Hoffa was last seen outside the Macias Red Fox restaurant in Bloomfield Township, Michigan, where he was reportedly meeting with two mafia figures, Anthony Tony Jack Giacalone and Anthony Tony Pro Provenzano. Hoffa's disappearance quickly became one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in American history. He had been involved in numerous legal and criminal issues, including ties to organized crime. Despite his controversial relationships, Hoffa's influence in the labor movement was undeniable. However, his public battle to regain the leadership of the Teamsters, after being convicted and imprisoned in 1967 for jury tampering, fraud, and attempted bribery, set the stage for his vanishing. Several theories have been proposed regarding Hoffa's fate. One popular theory suggests that Hoffa was murdered by the mafia because of his plans to reassert control over the Teamsters, which was a threat to organized crime groups who had deep influence over the union's finances. According to this theory, Hoffa was killed and his body disposed of, possibly buried under a Michigan bridge or in the basement of the former Giants Stadium in New Jersey, though no conclusive evidence has ever been found to support this. Other theories include the idea that Hoffa was killed by rival union members, or that he faked his own death to escape prosecution and personal enemies. Despite numerous investigations, including high-profile ones by the FBI, Hoffa's body has never been found, and no one has ever been charged in connection with his disappearance. In 1982, the FBI officially closed its investigation, though the case remains open in the eyes of the public and is still a topic of speculation and intrigue. While Hoffa's disappearance continues to baffle investigators and the public alike, it stands as a chilling reminder of the intersection between labor, crime, and power in mid-20th century America. The vanishing of Jimmy Hoffa: truth or lies? Few mysteries captivate America like the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa. The fiery labor leader vanished on July 30th, 1975, from the parking lot of the Macious Red Fox restaurant in Michigan, leaving behind decades of speculation, mob conspiracies, and dead-end leads. Was he silenced by the mafia? Did the government play a role? Or is his body buried beneath Giant Stadium, as urban legend suggests? Hoffa, once the all-powerful president of the Teamsters Union, had deep ties to organized crime. His 1971 release from prison, thanks to a commutation from President Nixon, came with a condition: stay out of union affairs until 1980. But Hoffa, unwilling to fade away, allegedly pushed to reclaim his throne. That may have been his fatal mistake. The most popular theory? The mafia had him killed to keep him from regaining control. FBI investigations pointed to mobsters like Anthony Tony Pro Provenzano and Salvatore Briguglio, known associates of Hoffa. Multiple mob informants over the years have claimed to know his fate, some saying he was shot and cremated, others insisting he was buried in a shallow grave. Despite extensive digs in Michigan and New Jersey, no remains have ever been found. Some believe the government had a hand in Hoffa's vanishing. After all, he knew secrets about the mafia, about corrupt politicians, maybe even about JFK's assassination. Could the feds have looked the other way, or even orchestrated his disappearance? Nearly 50 years later, Hoffa's fate remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. His body was never recovered, no one was ever charged, and the truth remains tangled in a web of lies, loyalties, and lost evidence. Whether buried, burned, or disposed of in some unknown fashion, one thing is certain: Jimmy Hoffa vanished without a trace, and the full story may never be known. What do you think happened to Jimmy Hoffa? Drop your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button if you're fascinated by unsolved mysteries. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a mystery. See you in the next video.